Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am back in Belgrade after traveling for a month for business in the Caribbean. For those that don't know me, my name is Blair. I'm an American businesswoman, an expat, and influencer, and I've been in Belgrade for the last 3.5 years. I am so happy to be back home because of the fall. I am a winter baby and I actually like the cold weather. I came back Saturday night and I was actually expecting to be a lot colder. In the last 2 days, the weather has been very beautiful, but the trees are finally in its fall mode. So I see the yellows, I see the reds, I see the orange. It is just beautiful to be back. And I want to take you all along with me today because I have a lot of errands to run. And I just happy to be back in the whole rhythm of Belgrade. And I can tell you about my Caribbean trip, also the next steps I'm going to take for my channel as I'm going to expand my brand from Blair in Belgrade to Blair and beyond. So let's get ready to go. One thing I love about living in Belgrade is how pedestrian friendly it is, how the public transportation as of this year has been free. So coming back to Belgrade where I can walk everywhere and see my favorite baker or shopkeeper, it really makes Belgrade home. I'm going to get a pita jabuka because I haven't had that in like a month. And while many of the grocery stores in the Caribbean carry fresh bread, it's not like bread in Belgrade. So I miss the bread in Belgrade. I haven't had a car in years. So while I do plan to spend more time for business in the Caribbean, it's going to be very tricky because you literally cannot do business without a car. And I might have to not just get a car, but probably like have a driver, someone to take me around. Just like when I was in Sao Tome and Principe, it made everything easier to have a driver to take me to my meetings. I really don't want to drive. And especially since it's like a lot of narrow, windy roads. The sun sets very early in the Caribbean. I had no idea. I thought, it would be like sunny all day. But since the Caribbean, someone told me it's like near the equator, it gets dark quite quickly. Though it's paradise, at 5 o'clock, it's very dark. And the time that I did walk along the street during like the afternoons is just too hot, despite me having my sun umbrella. So let's see how it's going to work out next year. Okay, I'm going to talk to you when I get to my baker. Okay, we are at my favorite bakeries, not just one, but two bakeries. Let me show you. Pekara Gak and Pekara Baguette. I love these bakeries because they're the only two bakeries where I can get my pita jabuka. My pita jabuka and really nice fresh bread for a good price. So let's go inside. Ciao! Look at all this great stuff. Very, very nice. A lot of good options. Może chleb? Jeden chleb. Veliki chleb. Please practice my Serbian. The bread costs about 45 dinars, so like less than $1. And I eat this bread within maybe 2 days because fresh bread is something people eat every day. So it's not meant to stay for a week. Okay, so I've got a big cleb. Może pita jabuka. I miss my pita jabuka so much. So excited. This is like my lunch. And they have the post-no or vegan pita jabuka. Let me show you. So this is the pita. Yes, Nesto. This is the pita jabuka that I'm getting. Hey, hola. Ciao, ciao. Gak is 24 hours. Pekara Baguette. I believe they close at maybe like 1 a.m. So if you're in the mood for some, oh my God, some fresh baked goods, you can come here and get your goods. Okay. Let's see. Pita jabuka. So yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Okay. Next, I need to go to this DM because I need to buy not just a mop, but a Swiffer mop. And I was told by someone that they do sell the Swiffer mops in Belgrade, specifically at DM and Maxi. So let's go. Let's see if the DM has the Swiffer mop. I love shopping at DM. They have almost everything I need. This DM is a bit smaller. I think I see the Swiffer. Okay. I see Swiffer. I know this is something odd to be excited about, but yes, Swiffer dry kit. They have the refill pads. Okay, and also they have the what? Pads. So this is great. I'm gonna get this whole entire set. Swiffer. They started out with like the basic mop, but they advanced to have one where you plug in and it like steams your floors. And ever since I left the US, I have not found any retail store outside the US that sells like a Swiffer. And for me to see this, and I'm so excited to mop my floors now. This is great. So I have two options, dry and the wet pads. So after I come back from the dentist, I will pick up this Swiffer. Okay, so I'm still on my way to the dentist, and ooh, I see this really cool shop. I actually need to pick up a silk scarf because I left my silk scarf in St. Kitts and Nevis, and as a Black girl, I need to have a silk scarf to sleep with my hair. So this shop, which I've passed by a lot, and now that it's fall, winter time, they have like a lot of cool options for hats and jewelry. Let me show you. It's a lot of hats, purses, accessories, and yes, scarves. Specifically a silk scarf. I like this purple one. A lot of choices. The last scarf I had that for like 5 years. So picking the right scarf that I'll wear for a long time is important. Maybe this one. This looks cute. Let's see. What do you think? I think this one is better than the purple one. I don't know what it says, but it's soft. Because with Afro textured hair, our hair is like very fragile, so you have to sleep with a silk scarf or silk pillowcase. So these two are great, and they're about 1,500 dinars. Yeah, so 1,500 dinars, which is a steal. So I think I'm gonna go with this one. Actually, no, because it's gonna be very hard to watch. So I'm gonna go with the purple one. As we get more into the year, I look forward to the winter fashion, because winter fashion in Belgrade is really amazing. People get really creative, colors, the cool jackets. I did a TikTok about how everyone has like a sleeveless puffy jacket, and there's a German saying, there's no such thing as bad weather, it's just only bad clothing. So okay, I am approaching my dentist's office right now, and honestly a lot of the buildings in Belgrade, they're not the prettiest. I'll show you. Many buildings do have graffiti, but on the inside, people renovate and make their offices and homes look really beautiful. I was skeptical when I first went to her, but her office, you'll see, it is absolutely stunning. It's just really confusing how to get in, because in Belgrade, a lot of people have their offices in like old buildings, and many don't label their office on the buzzer, so I never know which button to press, and it gets a little annoying when I tell people like, okay, well, my Serbian's basic, but I don't know what to read because you don't put the name of your office. So hopefully, I don't want to just press some random person's home, and I'm not sure they're gonna let me in. So we'll figure something out. Very beautiful, right? I love coming here. I got my last cleaning in May, so I was like, okay, it's time to get everything cleaned again. Right, it is time to get my teeth cleaned. Last time I was here, it was May, and you're supposed to get your teeth cleaned every 6 months, right? Or twice a year at least, right?
Absolutely. This is like World Health Organization standard.
Yes.
Because in between, something might start, either periodontal or a problem like decays or so. So if you get your checkup done every 6 months, we can solve whatever situation with like non-aggressive methods, and it is for your own benefit.
Yes, and oral health is so important. I think people don't understand how your oral health is tied to like cardiovascular health, right?
Absolutely.
And if you neglect your oral health, and yeah, it's going to be detrimental to other parts of your body. So take care of your teeth. It takes like 20 minutes because she says I have really good healthy gums and teeth. So
this is what is most important in your mouth. The gold in your mouth is your gums, not your teeth.
Gums. Good to know.
Absolutely. Let's go.
So these are the final results. It took about like 15 minutes just to get everything clean. As my dentist said, healthy gums, but I need to plan for orthodontics. I've had this conversation all my life. And I need to brush better with my electric toothbrush because I had some tar, but overall, I'm really, really happy. And I think next year I will budget to get braces and do some more aesthetic work with my teeth. But I'm happy with my results. Everything's great. So next errand to run is going to the barber.
Okay, so my mic was off at this point. I don't know how I missed this, but this is my barber, Toma, and he has been cutting my hair for the last 2 years. I used to actually cut my hair myself with scissors, but I needed a more neat look. So I found him when I was just wandering around, desperately looking for a barber, and we just clicked, and he has taken care of the nape of my neck for the last 2 years, and I love going to getting my hair cut because it takes about 5 minutes. It's very gentle, and I cut the nape of my neck because over the years, having locks for 15 years, in the back, it used to get really, really linty, and instead of trying to hold on to the hair, and some of the roots were very thin, I decided, let me just cut them off. It's fine. The important thing about hair is that it's healthy, and those locks in the back of my neck were just not, and the hair in the back was just not healthy. So I still have voluminous, healthy hair, and I'm okay with it. And it's just going to the barber every 2 or 3 weeks. The last time when I was in St. Kitts, it was time, and I found after 3 tries a barber that took me in as I walked in. And now that I'm back in Belgrade, I look forward to getting a haircut. And honestly, if you look at my hair is brown. All that sun in the paradise, all that sun in the Caribbean has dyed my hair brown. I noticed that when he was cutting my hair, and I saw the roots of my hair and the nape were black. And then looking at my hair, I was just like, wow, my hair is so brown. How did this happen? I don't have to dye my hair because the sun can do that naturally. So I'm good for now, and I'm really happy because I will wash my hair again this week. I bought this really cool shampoo bar and a shampoo conditioner, so there's the results in the back, and that's it.
We are back at DM. I'm picking up a couple of stuff, but I did get my Swiffer mop and the wet pads, and I have to restock some stuff for my cosmetic cabinet and self-care. So I love going to DM because they have everything I need when it comes to cosmetics, to cleaning products, dental, and other things I need. This is really like the equivalent of like a CVS or a Walgreens in the US, but better. And they also have some organic foods and dry foods. Like I like to get my lentils, my oatmeals, and my sunscreen. Okay, also the music at the shops in Belgrade is like always nice. They say like the best music. So it's like a nice club type of vibe. And I'm always dancing in the stores. And people look at me, but I see other people dancing as well. So thank you so much, DM, for carrying Swiffer. I love it so much. So this is the final prize. Yeah, no, I'm so happy I have all my stuff. I cannot wait to mop my floors and do some self-care. Okay, so here is the bus. They have all these new buses, so I love it. This year the city invested in new buses, so they have all these like premium, new, eco-friendly buses, and the buses are free, so it's easy to get around the city, and they're well heated, and during the summertime they provide good AC. So I am back home. I put on my new silk scarf, which I absolutely love,
and I'm super hungry because I did not have time to get some lunch. And for this channel, I'm going to change the name, and I want to create more content of living like a more global trifecta expat lifestyle. But of course, once a week I'll do these vlogs to spend the day with me, and Sundays I'll have my run. So thank you for joining me for today. I want to continue to cook in peace, and I have to edit all of this and upload tonight. So thank you for watching, and if you are curious about expat life in Belgrade, you want to relocate to Belgrade, leave a comment below. When it gets too hot, I just like low edit. And we'll go from there. Okay, bye!